Hello everyone. In previous session we discussed about a backtracking concept. Today I am going to discuss a new topic called branch and bound or program and bound concept. This topic is very important for examination point of view. Yes, before going to start a problem of branch and bound concept, we'll discuss brief introduction. Today I will discuss about brief introduction of branch and bound how to solve a how the method is applied in a branch and bound concept. Yes, the topic is today's topic is branch and bound. This is one more problem solving. This is one more problem solving strategy, a method by which we can solve this problem. This is similar to a backtracking. This branch and bound is similar to a backtracking since it allows users a state space tree. It allows users a state space tree similar to a backtracking only for solving this problem. Solution is represented in a state space tree, but it is useful for solving optimization problem. But it is useful for solving a optimization problem and only a minimization problem, not maximization problem in branch and bound concept. Anyway, we can convert a maximization problem into a minimize and we can solve this problem easily. So let me show how it works in branch and bound concept. See, I have taken a simple example. See, I have taken a simple example. Job sequencing of deadline. Simple example. Job sequence J1, J2, J3. There are 4 job sequencing of jobs are there. How the state space tree is generated using these jobs. There are 2 methods of generating a state space tree. Suppose I say that I am doing a job 1. I am doing a job 1 and job 4. Sorry, job 2, job 1 and job 2. This is m-1 solution. This is one of the most possible solution. The solution can be represented in a, this solution can be represented in a subset, sum of the subset of job. This J1 and J2, this is the variable length. If we use 0, 1, 0, 1 like that, we have to, this is called as a fixed solution. This is variable solution and this is fixed solution. This is variable and this is fixed solution. Now, we'll start the example how to solve a branch and bound method. Before going to start this example, let's tell about the definition of branch and bound. It is a method of systematically searching for a solution in a state space tree. It is used to find the optimal solution and it consists of generating the partial solution by adding an item and discarding the ones that cannot possibly lead to the feasible solution. There are 3 methods. One is knapsack, traveling salesman problem and assignment problem in this branch and bound. In next class, we'll discuss about all these problems. Today, I will explain about how to solve a branch and bound using a state space tree. First, I will take one state space tree. This is job sequencing deadline problem, JESD. I am taking this example, J1 to J4. First J. Now J, this is second, this is J1. Next here J, this is 3, J2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. This is J3. This is J4. In branch and bound method, we are writing the state space tree like this. But in backtracking, we are writing like this. Because we are not, what is the difference between branch and bound and backtracking? In branch and bound method, we are using a breadth first search method. But here we are not using a depth first search. In backtracking, we are using a depth first search method. So we are using a breadth first search method. So we are writing like this. Now, After J1, next go for this one. This is 6. Remaining will be J2, 7, J3, J4. This is 8. Next come for this one. After J2, what is there? After J2, there is 9. This is J3 and this is 10, J4. After completion of this one, next go for J3. J3 means only remaining 4 only. This is 11. This is J4. No, we can't use because J4 is already there, is exceeding if you do. So we have to kill this node. Next, come for this again, J2. J2 means we have to go for two things. One is J3, this is J4. It means 12, 13. And this is J3 means we go for 14, J4. And this will kill the node because J4 there is no exit. Next go for J3, this node. This is 15. This is J4. This is kill. And this is also kill. This is the one method to solve a job sequencing deadline using a branch and bound method. In this concept, we are using a two concept. One is upper bound and lower bound. In that upper bound and lower bound, there are three types to solve this branch and bound method. One is FIFO, one is LIFO, one is LC. This is FIFO and first in first out method. We are doing this problem in a queue format, so we are calling this as a first in first out method. Next, last in first out method. We are using a last in first out method. Next I will show that how to solve a last in first out method. And finally another one is there, that is LC method. LC means least cost method. Yes, we'll discuss about now I will discuss about LIFO. This is FIFO method. Now I will discuss about LIFO. LIFO starts with 1. This is first job. Same thing I am taking. Job 1 and this is 2. This is 3. This is 4 and this is 5. Job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4. Next, LIFO. How we will take? This is the LIFO means stack we are using. Here 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove this 5. So we can't put this one. Kill this node. Next go for this one. We can't do this one because next go for J3. Now J3 also remove. J3 means we are using a, this is 6. After 5 this is 6. This is job 4. Next go for this one. We are using a, this is job 2, right? This is job 3. This is job 4. So here 7. This is 8. Now we have to insert 7 and 8. Similarly stack method we are using 7 and 8. Next go for this one. Job 2, job 3, job 4. So 7, 8 after that 9, 10, 11. Next again go for this one. No, sorry. After this one we have to go for this one, J3. J3 means J4. J4 means this is after 7, this is 8, next 9. Next we have to go for this one, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, 9 after this, 10, 11, 12. This is the method to solve the LIFO method. First go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 you can't do. This is job 4 is exceeding. Next go for this one. 6. After this go for this one. 7 and 8. Here we will get another one. Because 4 is exceeding. We can't do. Only J3. J3 directly we go for 4. J4. Job 4. So we have to put 7, 8 after 9. After this completion go for this third node. J2, J3, J4. 10, 11, 12. Now this is can't do. Next go for this one. Next, like this we have to, similarly we have to solve by using a LIFO method. Next, last method, finally we are going to use a least cost method. This is a very, very important method. This is, we are using a least cost method. I will show how to solve this least cost method. Assume this is very, very important, LC method. LC method. This is, we are using a assistant and also we are using a least cost method. Now, first we have to use, this is 1, J2, J3, J4 and J, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4. There are 4 jobs. Similarly, we have to do this also. Now, assume I will take randomly on some values. This is cost 25. We are using cost 25. This is cost 12. This is cost 19. This is cost 30. How to find? This is least cost method. This is FIFO method we are follow. This is LIFO method to construct state space tree. This is we are using a least cost method to follow the state space tree. Now in this cost, which is minimum? Cost 12 is minimum. So we have to take this tree to construct. Now J2 means we are using a here J3. This is J4. Now after 5 how much? Here 6, 7. Clear? Next assume this is cost is equal to 8 and this is cost is equal to 7. Which is minimum here? This is minimum. This is the solution for this method. We can't exceed because this is already job 4. We can't go for further construction of state space tree. So this is the main introduction of branch and bound concept. In next session, I will discuss about job sequencing with deadlines, first problem. That is, and after that we will go for knapsack problem and traveling salesman problem using branch and bound method concept. After this completion, we'll go for NP hard problem, and then we'll move on to the first module. So these are all for the today's class. If you have any doubt, please message me in a comment box. For more updates, please subscribe my channel. Thank you one and all for hearing my session. Thank you.